Welcome back everybody, Matt the Man here. Hope you're doing well. So today is the 20th, that's right, the big 2-0 anniversary of The Last Samurai. Came out in 2003. The movie stars Tom Cruise, Ken Watanabe, Tony Goldwyn, Millie Connolly, and Timothy Spall. Directed by Edward Zwick. I am a huge fan of this movie. I love this film. It's one of my favorite Tom Cruise movies, actually. I know this doesn't normally come up on people's lists for favorite Tom Cruise performances, but I definitely think this is one of his best movies. Even in the early between the Mission Impossible 2 and Mission Impossible 3, we had like a 6-year gap in between, and for some reason Tom Cruise then went on to do so many interesting and awesome roles that are some of my favorites. I mean, you had Minority Report in 2002, you had this movie in 2003, you had Collateral in 2004. I mean, it was like boom, boom, boom for Tom Cruise. And all three movies and all three performances are in my top 5 favorite of Tom Cruise performances. You also had War of the Worlds in 2005. So, I mean, in the early 2000s, Tom Cruise was knocking them out and giving great performances. And this is definitely one of my favorites. Ken Watanabe is excellent as the main samurai that Tom Cruise gets kidnapped by. This was my first introduction to Ken Watanabe. He obviously went on to do so many other movies, from Batman Begins, Inception, Godzilla, and so on and so forth. But this is definitely the one that I remember him when I was first introduced to him. I think you also have Tony Goldwyn in here, who was known for like the movie Ghost. I've actually met Tony Goldwyn when I was at SCAD. He was showing a movie he did called Conviction with Hilary Swank and Sam Rockwell, and he actually got up on stage and talked about the film. So I've actually met him in person. You also got Kevin Connolly and Timothy Spall. Timothy Spall went on to do the Harry Potter movies as Wormtongue? I don't know, he was the rat. Scabbers the rat? Yeah, him. Oh no, Peter Pettigrew. Sorry. I was mixing up my Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter. Oh boy. Peter Pettigrew? Oh. My rat. Pretty odd for 12 years for a rat. Yeah. Peter? All they thought was his finger. Yeah. He went on to do Harry Potter, Sweeney Todd, so many other movies. I love the cinematography. Oh my god, the cinematography in this movie is perfection. I love the shots in China and Japan, in a little village, whether it's springtime, whether it's snowing, it just looks amazing. Or the sun setting when they're on the field and they're training. I love it. The music in this movie I love too. Hans Zimmer was excellent throughout the film. Sometimes I go back and listen to it on YouTube or whatever, if I'm going for a walk or whatever. I think it's just a really great, another brilliant score by Hans Zimmer. Edward Zwick, this is my favorite Edward Zwick film. He's done movies prior to this. He also went on to do Blood Diamond in 2005 with Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Connelly, and Djimon Hounsou. I love the story. This is Dancing with Wolves but instead of Indians, we got, the Japanese. But I prefer this over Dancing with Wolves. It's a great, well-paced, even if it's at 2.5 hours. Tom Cruise really does give a great performance. He shows that serious side, when he has those moments of being funny and charming, and then also emotional at times. It's a really great performance by Tom Cruise in this film. I love the line from Ken Watanabe when Tom Cruise is like, "Why am I here? Why am I still alive?" And Ken Watanabe gives the perfect response. "To know my enemy." I mean, it was like, oh boy, that's badass. So, again, one of my favorites, Tom Cruise performances. Ken Watanabe, I think this is one of his best performances. Are you a fan of The Last Samurai? I think this is the 20th anniversary. Came out 20 years ago. Man, I can't believe. And I didn't see this in the theater. I remember reading about it and hearing about it. And I didn't end up seeing it until it came out on video. And then I think I rented it or just, bought it. Because I heard such great word of mouth. And I ended up loving it ever since. Like I said, between the performances, great cinematography, even the fight choreography in the battle in the middle and then in the end, great battle sequences, great music. Like a very, very good movie. So let me know, have you seen The Last Samurai lately? Are you a fan of this movie? Do you plan on watching this for the 20th anniversary? Let me know in the comments below. Matt the Bat here. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And comment. Are you a fan of this movie or not? Is this one of your favorite Tom Cruise performances? Let me know in the comments below. Matt the Bat here.